Yo, what is up? It is your boy BDTAthletics back again with the Night of Champions 2026 review. Sorry for being so damn late. Me and Dak Deal had recorded one that the audio files got corrupted, and that was the only day we were able to record for a certain set of days, so we couldn't really get it to work. And I'm just getting it out so we have a preview and a review. But we're going to still be back for Saturday night's main event coming up soon, so you'll still see Dak Deal then. But let's go ahead and we'll talk some Night of Champions real fast here, because obviously at this point it's over a week ago. So starting off, Obafemi versus Jey Uso. I mean, very glad that I was wrong in thinking that they were going to have Jey Uso win via Brock Lesnar interference. I'm glad they did not go with that. Despite, I'll get to it at the end. There is one drawback of that. I mean, I thought it was a good match in terms of they didn't do a squash. I didn't think it should have been a squash. They portray Jey Uso as a main eventer. I understand the internet hates him. They portray him as a main event adjacent, maybe not always in the main event scene, but can be placed in there. He should not be getting squashed. So I'm glad, and we know Oba can go. You see him in NXT in his best matches. They're 20 plus minutes. They're 15 plus minutes. Like they're not quick 4 minute matches. He can actually go. He's not Goldberg. Like he can go. So I like that they gave him some more time to work, and he still looks strong as hell. Like Jey Uso hit the spear into the splash. He kicked out at one. He did it again. He kicked out at two. He looked really strong, and then one finisher, Jay's done. Like I like that. I don't want to see anybody kick out of Oba's finisher for a while. So then when they eventually do, it'll be a crazy moment. So that's just a sidebar there. So good match. Obafemi deserved it. King of the Ring. Um, Obviously, we're a little in the future, so I'll just say what ended up happening. Uh, Oba ended up getting attacked by Brock, and he picked Brock, and he quote unquote in the words of Michael Cole, is foregoing his title shot. So I don't like that at all. Obviously, I love Oba versus Brock, but I mean they could have tried a little double main event. Maybe Brock finds a way to get the belt. I don't. I know Raw's happening right now with Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn. I will not be surprised at all if Cody wins that belt. Um, I wouldn't be surprised at all if they also have Sami win and then like Brock challenges him by Saturday night's main event or some crap. I don't know. I just kind of want to see Oba with the belt on the line. I really don't want Brock to beat Sami, but that's just the means I'm willing to go to get Oba on the belt, or because he won King of the Ring. Because if that's a stipulation, they should stick with that. But I digress. Good match overall. Queen of the Ring, Io Sky defeated Liv Morgan, who for some godforsaken reason was in the Queen of the Ring tournament, and they had her go all the way to the final, which the reward on the line not only is the Queen of the Ring, is a title shot at a champion, which Liv Morgan is a champion. So they have other women on the roster. There's talented women. They're not deprived. Like I don't understand why they didn't just go with one of them. It doesn't make any sense. I digress again. Good match. Io Sky and Liv Morgan work very well together. Liv Morgan's semi-similar to John Cena, and what I mean by that is she can raise or lower her game. If somebody's not a great worker, it's not gonna look that good. But if somebody's a great worker, she's gonna meet, and it's gonna be a great match. She can grab. Io Sky, in my opinion, is the best wrestler on the planet. Sans gender, it doesn't matter. Io Sky is that girl. That simple. So I'm glad she won. It's gonna be Io Sky taking on Liv Morgan. She called her out right after. So I mean, I'm in. I'm in on that. I don't love that they just did it right away, but like I'm not gonna complain too much. I just don't understand why they had that match, like why they even had Liv Morgan move that far. It just doesn't make any sense. But what are you gonna do? I guess. So not my favorite booking at all. I'm not even that hyped for SummerSlam because I'm 99% sure Io Sky's going to win, because I didn't even point out that Danhausen had cursed Liv Morgan before the match. So pretty much spoiling the result. And I don't see her getting uncursed by SummerSlam. So Io Sky is definitely going to win the title. Which, listen, I want Io to win, but like, I just don't love the booking here, if I'm being real. But it is what it is. You're not going to love everything. Next match was Seth Rollins taking on Braun Breaker in the grudge match, the rubber match, steel cage. I loved this match. Seth Rollins really showed his depth, being able to work tough with Braun, bump his ass off, and still get some hard hitting offense off. Braun Breaker looked his normal beast like self. Great match, and then the story of Braun Breaker, he's super tough, but he just doesn't have that. The more you go through those wars, the more your ability is to dig deep. And Braun hasn't really. He's been in some wars. Don't get me wrong. He has not been in the amount of wars as Seth Rollins. So when he hit that spear, I think for the second time, and Seth Rollins kicked out, he was just like, "Oh hell no, fuck this!" And he's like, "Open the door," and then Seth's like, "You're not getting out," holding him up by the neck, and then Seth ended up pinning him with the stomp a little while later. Great match, great spots too, like the Steiner line, or no, not Steiner line, the Frankensteiner onto the chairs. That's brutal. So I thought there was great brutality in this match. Braun ended up getting busted open too, so thought it was deserved, and it was overall fantastic match. Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker both deliver yet again. Great workers. So thumbs up for me. Probably my favorite match of the card, to be honest. Next match, I believe, if I remember correctly, was Trick Williams taking on Ricky Saints. I'll be honest, was probably my least favorite match of the card. The two guys I like too. I thought Ricky Saints showed up. I'm not gonna say Trick Williams was like bad per se. When I say least favorite match of the card, these guys are professional wrestlers. It still looked good. It was still a good work, a solidly worked match. I just think I just didn't really love the choreography. I suppose I don't know. I'm happy Trick won. That's for sure. I think Trick should have retained. Um, I don't know. Not too much to say though. To be honest, was just kind of always going to be a filler match. Unfortunately, there was really no chance for Ricky. Trick's just too over. He's not going to drop the belt yet. Not at a Night of Champions. Um, yeah, that's about it really. I wouldn't give it a thumbs up, but I wouldn't get. It's not a horrible match, so I'd give it right here. Next match, Women's United States Championship. Tiffany Stratton defended against Jade Cargill. I thought this was a real quality match, to be honest. I think they have finally started to gel, Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton. Uh, they played the hits. Jade's super, always looking strong, so she's going to get a majority of the offense. And then Tiffany got her, her backhand spring elbows, tried to get her offense off. So I thought it was good. Um, and then the baddies came out. Chelsea Green evened the score. She got dragged into the ring by Jade, who threw her into the corner. Then she looked around. She saw the belt, went for it. Charlotte Flair's there, hits her with the belt. Tiffany hits the PME, and she retains. So I'm okay with that. Sets up Jade for Charlotte probably at SummerSlam. We'll see what Rhea's injury is like. I don't want to speak things into existence that I don't know anything about, but we don't know the timetable, so I don't know if she's going to be out past SummerSlam. I don't know if they're going to have her vacate. I mean, they probably would have already had her vacate, but you never know. So, I mean, I thought the match was good. Excited for Jade and Charlotte probably at SummerSlam, maybe at Saturday. I mean, we'll see. They're definitely working towards that. And then I guess maybe they're gonna do Tiffany and Chelsea for like the tag belts. I mean, I really don't know. We'll see. They're gonna probably further that along. Maybe Chelsea will beat Tiffany eventually. I don't know. We'll see. Main event time. What a shocking result. Cody Rhodes defended against Gunther and Sami Zayn in a triple threat. Thought the match was really well worked. These guys are elite workers, some of the best of their era. So nothing but quality graps all around. It was a good triple threat as well, where they're weaving in and out offense. All three of them are coming in and out very, seamlessly instead of, oh, here's this guy's laying on the outside for 5 minutes. Let's have a one-on-one until, oh, 1, 2, he finally gets up, breaks up the pin. Then the guy who is just getting pinned rolls out, another one-on-one. Not my favorite type of triple threat there. They did a very good job seamlessly. I mean, I'm not surprised at all. I don't even need to critique these guys, to be honest with you. It was a very good work, very well worked match. Then Sammy hit a count, to finish it off. Sammy hit a counter on Gunther where he had him. I think he was trying to go for a choke or some sort of thing, if I remember correctly. Then Cody came in, hit the crossroads on Sammy, or get the position on Sammy, who then did the thing on Gunther. And then Cody hit the crossroads, so he somehow got a double. It was so corny. Not good in my opinion. Then Gunther rolled out. Cody still had Sammy in position. Sammy goes for the victory roll. 1, 2, in my head, I'm like, he's kicking out. Who cares? 3, Sammy's world champion, WWE champion, first time ever in Saudi Arabia. Pop of a lifetime for him. I mean, it was incredible. The scenes after, and the emotional roller coaster too, because like I said, I'm like, oh, 1-2, he's gonna kick out, and Cody's gonna hit the crossroads again, he's gonna retain that level. So I was like hype, and then he did the double crossroads, and I'm sinking, and then 1, 2, 3, it was crazy. So I'm definitely pumped. Sammy's champ. I mean, like I said, I'm recording this while Raw's on. I'm gonna have to catch up right after I am done recording and putting this up. But yeah. I mean, holy shit, what a surprise! I mean, what it did is showed that you got to watch the B shows because anything can happen. I mean, what they probably did this for is now you got to watch the B shows, and they won't do it again for a year, 2 years, 3 years, but you're always going to be like, oh, but Sammy did it, so I got to watch. I mean, me personally, I'm going to watch no matter what because I'm a degenerate. But, it does make you want to watch these next upcoming B shows. Probably not Saturday night's main event, but, whatever's going to be at the SummerSlam. I can't think of it off the top of my head for some reason. But, yeah. I mean, overall, Night of Champions, I thought it was a great show. I enjoyed, really the only low light, in my opinion, is Ricky versus Trick, but I think maybe I just had too much expectations. That could very well be it. I didn't think it was, like I said, didn't think it was a poorly worked match. Just probably, maybe I thought it would steal the show. I don't know. I'm trying to think in my head right now, but overall, I'd give it an A- or an A. Great. I mean, it doesn't matter. Grades are hard to do, but yeah, great show. But yeah, we will. I will be back with Dak Deal for a Saturday night's main event preview when that's coming out. When we get that card out. It's been your boy BDT Athletics saying peace out. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one, y'all.